Okay, so this, once again, is gonna be, us talking over, pre-recorded gameplay footage because the audio got fucked up again, like, 4 minutes into the episode, so we said, fuck it, let's just, just start from the top.
Yep.
Yep, and that's, me pissing water out of my butt as an octopus fish.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, octopuses are not fish, they are mollusks.
That's such a weird word. Mollusks.
Mollusk.
Mollusk.
And this is, oh, he's not... Oh, he's gonna talk to the Sphinx yet.
I think you pop in for some air first.
Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Go elsewhere.
Yeah, he doesn't talk to you, if you're...
You just murder that fish.
Well, yeah, because...
Greetings, traveler, and to your hat as well. Can you answer my riddle?
Riddle me this. What's taking me so long to hit A?
Oh, because I took a while in the beginning.
Oh, yeah, because I said, Jason, pay the fuck attention.
What is the name of this land?
Boublaine.
Oh, Monsieur Boublaine. You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anyway, in you go. Have you not been asked enough questions yet? Let us see how you do with this one. How many fountains did the monster seal?
4.
Oh. Seal? Oh. I thought it was steel. Yes, correct. You are a formidable one. Yes, indeed. If you require questions, I have another. See if you can answer a third time. When you, brave traveler, turned into a red fish, what ability did you get when you shook the Joy-Con?
Gushin? What the fuck is gushin? Like...
You're gushing all over the place.
That's actually what I thought about the first time. Anyway, the answer's attack, but like gushing, I'm
well
like,
now,
like jizz.
3 correct answers. Well done, traveler. I have been saving this one. Answer me this. There is a room in this land that can only be entered if you're wearing the chosen clothing. What is that clothing? It's like the hover boots all over again. The chosen attire.
Nothing but undies. No, it's resort outfit. The one that makes you look
Correct.
like Mickey D. Luffy.
But did you really know that? This is a normal place to wear a swimsuit, right? And the pirate looks great. Look is great, even the undies. Wait, that was a lucky guess, wasn't it? It was a lucky guess, you lucky guesser, you. All right.
Not my fault you suck at asking questions.
Let's settle this. Last question, Mr. Lucky Guesser. Why am I here? You'll never understand the answer to this.
Oh, the debauchery.
This cannot be. You cannot possibly have answered all my questions correctly. But I suppose I couldn't stay on top forever. Well done. Take this.
Not the first time we outsmarted you. And that's not going to be the first time we see him.
I have no more questions for you. But are we going to see him again underwater?
Do we see him again underwater? I don't think so, no.
Well, that's good. Because, that seems kind of annoying to go underwater and ask some questions.
He's a dedicated, Quizler. Quizler?
Riddler? He's a dedicated Riddler.
Those aren't even riddles.
Close enough.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 billion. What is it?
1. Damn it! Ha! Or just like, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 billion. What is it? 1. Lucky guess. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 1 trillion now. Is it 1 trillion? Are you a mind reader?
That's it. You're not allowed to play anymore. Get out.
You're banned from this game. Oh, wait. I think you just heard a cat meow. over on the right.
Yeah, we got cats in the backyard.
There's stray cats everywhere on this island. Stray cats in my neighborhood, stray cats in your neighborhood, stray cats in the ceiling, stray cats in the sky.
Out to the window, to the wall.
To the sweat drop down my... Wait a second now.
God, we were bound to go that route eventually.
And I'm finally glad we got to do it.
Mm-hmm. There's just something about seeing those fish lips that just screams, "I'm ready to give a blowjob!"
The best blowjob you'll ever have.
You know, you think you know a blowfish, but you haven't met me yet. I redefined what it means to be a blowfish.
I'm the blowjob fish. 'Cause I give the best blow.
I give the best head in the sea.
Take it from me.
It's just,
for whatever reason, I just imagine, like, come with me and you'll see a world filled with the best blowjobs.
I'm pretty sure that's a lawsuit, Mr. Wonka.
Sorry, Gene Wilder.
Oh, yeah, and 4 Power Moon's just sitting there. And I mentioned before, I think you can speed up, like, one of them growing if you use the creature I'm possessing right now to grow the plant. Like to use the water that shoots out of its anus on the into the flower pot.
It's not shooting out of its anus though. That's its mouth. Its anus is on the back of its head.
No,
Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. A regular octopus.
There you go.
Has its anus on the back of its head and its mouth in the middle of the tentacles. Who started tentacle hentai? Who was the first?
The Japanese.
No. Who was the first person to say, you know what would be really hot? If this giant octopus had sex with this girl using its hands.
Using its tentacles.
Its tentacles. And someone was just like, yeah, let's do that.
Rule 34.
No, it had to have happened way earlier. Actually, speaking of, this is actually a funny fact, or not really that funny, but sad. You know what?
It's really so funny and like full of joy. And actually, no, it's going to depress you and make you want to kill yourself.
Yes.
Okay, continue.
So you know what a bukkake is, right?
A what?
A bukkake?
No.
It's when a bunch of guys come on one girl.
A bukkake?
Yes, that's what a bukkake is.
Okay. When a bunch of guys jizz on one girl?
Yes, it used to be a form of punishment and public humiliation, like 600 years ago, I think, for the Japanese. Like, instead of imprisoning someone or killing them, you would just bring them out to the town square and you'd have all the guys just jizz on her. For one reason or another.
That's not very nice. More sanitary.
No, it's... Well, I mean... Why would it not be sanitary?
Because it's jizz.
It's filled with protein.
It's a lot of jizz.
Anywho, fun fact of the day. Oh, and also, I found out that my grandfather had a baller handlebar mustache back in the day, back in World War II. And it curled upward at the end. And it was like a photo of him, like black and white, with like wearing a suit, and he had like his military hat on, and he had the mustache. I'm like, oh, Grandpa, you just look like a fucking boss right now. Like, rest in peace, dude.
Oh yeah, because we were saying before that not many people can handle the mustache though. Because when we went to high school, you were not allowed to have facial hair, but seniors were allowed to have a mustache, and I said most people who have just a mustache don't look good with it.
You know, I was actually going to bring that up. Excuse me. I I was going to bring up facial hair in the previous recording, and I got sidetracked by our whole high school debacle.
Yep.
I was driving to Panera Bread the other day before going to work so I can get breakfast, and I saw a high school kid going to high school, and this guy had a full-on beard, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Do they do that?
If he was, well, yeah, people do that, but in our school, like, if you did that, they would send you to the dean's office, they have, like, a razor for you, and then you would have to use it.
Yeah, I know, but, like, you know, just trying to picture the kids that I knew in high school, even though they had to shave, I was just like, you know, just trying to picture, like, an 18-year-old with a full-on beard is so difficult, but then I have to remember, you know, guys start growing facial hair around like 16, 17 years old, I think. Maybe even a little earlier, depending on genetics and circumstance. So it was just weird to see like this possibly 16 to 18-year-old kid with a full-on beard just going to school, a high school. And I'm like, wait, what? No.
Well, some people go through puberty earlier.
I guess. But it was just still weird. And then I kind of had to remember, like, if I wasn't shaving because whatever reasons in high school, then I probably would have had a full-on beard too. And
did they ever yell at you to shave in high school?
Well, no, well, I always shaved, so.
Because sometimes, even if you have a scruff, they want you to shave. And I remember one time the dean, like, this is the only time this ever happened to me. It was during senior year. I don't know, like, I didn't shave for a couple of days for like last night, and the night before, and I had a scruff. And just as we're passing by, she just says, "You need to shave." And I said, "Okay." And then I went to class, and then one of the other kids, one of the other students said to me, "Wait, did you get yelled at?" I said, "Well, yeah, as I was walking down the hall, Miss So-and-so said I need to shave." And then he said, "That means go to the dean's office and shave." And then the school bell rang and school was over, and I was like, too late.
I'll do it when I get home.
No, it was Friday.
Oh.
He's like, no,
I'll
fuck
do
you guys.
It Monday. That school was kind of.
I liked it.
Though.
We talked about. We also talked about the senior prank.
Yeah. The senior prank was devastating. It was like really awful.
Devastating? It wasn't really that.
Well, I mean, okay, so this is what I remember from the other senior pranks that I recall. They saran wrapped one kid upside down to the back gate, and it was fun or funny at the beginning because like people would drive in and be like, "Hi, welcome to More Catholic," and he would wave his hand upside down. But then like one dude like pissed on him apparently, and then it wasn't funny anymore.
What?
Yeah, apparently, like, towards the end of it, one of the kids is just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna piss on this guy," and then it wasn't funny anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then another prank, which was awful, was they brought animals into the school. Chickens, and I think a rabbit, and they just let them loose, and one of the rabbits broke its leg, so, like, that's not cool. That's not
I didn't
cool.
hear about the rabbit breaking its leg, but I remember, you know, like, someone letting a chicken loose in the school.
I don't remember what the... I don't remember what the junior prank was.
Junior prank?
Okay, basically it was like when... the first prank was when we were freshmen. The second prank was when we were sophomores. I don't remember what the prank was when we were juniors.
Oh, I thought you meant like that the juniors did a prank. I'm like, no, wait,
no. It's always the seniors being assholes.
I mean, you know, other people can be assholes. It's just that, like, apparently it's tradition that, you know, seniors do a prank of some sort.
If I had the resources and I went back in time and I had the money, this is my senior prank. What I would do, I would get 2 pigs and I would write 1 and 3 on them, and I would let them loose in the school.
And they're always looking for number 2.
And they're looking for number 2, but they don't know where he is. And just have everyone up in a tussle, like, "Where's number 2? Or where is he? Where the hell did he go?" Or you can even do it with like 2 and 3, you know?
Yeah, or 2 and 4.
Or 2 and 4, yeah.
Oh no, wait, but then they'd be looking for
1 and 3.
And that might
that might even be worse.
They might catch on though early on that there is
point made.
Oh no.
But also, I didn't care for like the senior prank, which was
what happened was I remember being invited. It was Thursday. And some girls told me, hey, the seniors are gonna go to the football field tonight. And I said, oh, okay. And I didn't go. And
I was not invited, by the way.
You poor bastard.
Yeah.
But you weren't gonna go anyway. But it's just nice to be included.
Exactly. It's nice to feel included.
To feel wanted.
Like, I don't like leaving my house, but it's nice when someone invites me.
And what happened was, they then, like, I guess that they were just gonna, like, celebrate or whatever. But what ended up happening was they did graffiti, they got drunk, they left, some benches were turned over on the football field, there was like trash everywhere.
Empty beer bottles.
Yeah. And
so underage drinking, basically.
It just, it got out, underage drinking, it just like got, out of control. And what happened was someone had the bright idea to take pictures, and not only take pictures, but to upload those pictures on Facebook. And then the principal saw those pictures, and everyone who was there, no matter how long they were there, they were banned from prom. And what ended up happening was, because so many people were banned, like a lot of those students shared limousines with other students, so those people also couldn't go to prom, and what ended up happening was a third of our senior year class could not go to prom. And with that many students, like, I knew that, okay, they're not just gonna sit home and do nothing, they're gonna throw their own party. And that's what ended up happening. So on that night, we ended up having 2 separate proms. So I thought it was I agree that they should have been punished, but I thought that was a dumb punishment, because if it was a handful of students, then yeah, fine. Then the message would sink in. But, with that many people not being able to go to prom, they're not going to sit on their hands and do nothing after spending all that money on dresses, on tuxedos, on limousines. They're going to throw their own party, which is what they did. And not only that, but as I also predicted, they went into mass hysteria. And when you go into hysteria, this was before they had the idea to throw their own prom. They went into hysteria, and they ended up blaming like 2 other girls who did not report them, because they were trying to find out who showed the pictures on Facebook.
I don't think they attended either.
What?
They didn't attend the prank, so...
No, they had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so it's like, why are you going to blame them? How could they have taken the pictures and uploaded them to Facebook if they weren't even fucking there?
No. They know whose profile it was that had the pictures, but someone showed the principal the pictures.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, why would the fuck would they blame them? Like, they had nothing to do
because when people go into hysteria, they do stupid things.
Also, like, how dumb is it that they did something they shouldn't have done, and then they blamed someone and threatened them, and they're like, oh my, how dare you report us or whatever. And it's like, well, I mean, even if they did do that, first of all, you shouldn't have fucking done that. You shouldn't have defaced the property. You shouldn't have littered. Like what are you? Like, I mean, I know you're a kid, but like, don't be a fucking kid.
I think I thought it was like, oh, why did you rat them out? Like, but at the same time, I wouldn't go so far. Even if they really did do it, I wouldn't go so far as to like threaten them for that. Yeah, no, they were just being really stupid. But not a lot of fond memories of high school. But the best thing that I did take away was being friends with you. Well, thank you. You're welcome. Same here. Yeah, I did like high school overall. It was just some... I wasn't fond of our principal. I wasn't fond of several teachers. Most of the teachers were fine. I wasn't fond of several of them. The principal was okay. He was always okay to me. So, like, I never had issues with him. But a lot of the authority in school is often very condescending. Like, or just... you as a kid will try to explain your story, a teacher won't believe you,
or they'll keep interrupting you because they want to get their point across and they think they're the authority, so they can do whatever.
And that's something we should
ponder on the next episode of Dynamite Bros.
Hopefully the audio won't fuck up.
Yep. Bye, everybody.